We're going to have some snow to start, switching over to some icy mix, then some steady rain, and then some gusty winds on the backside of this system. So again, Mother Nature is giving it all to us this weekend. But for now, at least when we look out the window, things look gorgeous. We have some beautiful blue skies directly overhead as we look through our People's Credit Union Sky Cam Network live over Providence this afternoon. However, that wind is a little bit gusty still. Temperatures in Providence, 34 degrees, feeling more like 24 though because of that northwest wind at 16 miles an hour sustained, gusting up to about 25 right now. So basically you can knock about 10 degrees off from what the thermometer is reading, and that is what your wind chill value is this afternoon because of that. Again, we're mainly clear, especially the further east you go. Some of the clouds that are in place are because of an ocean effect band that is kind of streaming off of Lake Ontario at the moment. We zoom out to get a bigger picture of what is going on. This moisture across the west coast right now, that is some of the remnants of the original low pressure that is now starting to pick up a little bit more energy in the heart of the nation, and that will be making its way east as we go into tomorrow, becoming a very powerful storm system by the time we get into the afternoon and evening. So what we're expecting, again, powerful storm system this evening, and it is going to be going from snow to a wintry mix to rain. We know that for sure. And then also some strong winds on the backside. Still some questions in the exact timing of when the snow is going to flip over to rain and then or flip over to a mix. And then what is that mix exactly? Is it sleet or is it more freezing rain coming down for a prolonged period of time? And then how long will that cold air linger at the surface? Are we expecting a little bit of a quicker change over to rain from that icy mix, or is the icy mix going to be lingering into a good portion of the morning hours on Sunday? Our confidence meter about 50%. Most of that confidence is in the stuff that we know at the moment. The rest of the stuff, just because of every single variable there will affect the other. Still a lot of uncertainty there. But going through the rest of this afternoon and evening, just be prepared for a chilly evening. Temperatures in the 20s, eventually dipping down to the teens and 20s by the time dinner's wrapping up or so. Fast forwarding into tomorrow morning, we're waking up teens widespread. Lots of clouds in place, but we're going to be dry as we go through a good portion of the daylight hours. Again, not going to be until 4 to 7 p.m. when that snow is developing across the area. And we're expecting that snow to persist for several hours, light to moderate. So this is when we're going to pick up the bulk of our snowfall accumulation. But if you do have any dinner plans, still should be doable, but just be prepared for maybe 1 to 3 inches of snow on the ground by the time they're wrapping up. The biggest change has been the snow holding on a little bit longer before we see that change over to an icy mix between about 2 a.m. and 4 a.m. And that could linger for a good portion of the morning. This is one of our colder model solutions depicting the potential for some freezing rain lingering all the way until about midday. The rest of the area, especially south and east of 95, we're not concerned about freezing rain. Instead, the scattered downpours that will be moving through from time to time as we go through the rest of Sunday. Rain should be tapering around 7, 8 o'clock. Snowfall wise, about 1 to 3 inches, and then a little bit more, 3 to 6 for the northern portion of Rhode Island. So that will be the biggest thing. And then the potential for some ice too. This could go up depending on how long that cold air lingers at the surface. 10-day forecast. Again, that weather alert will be going into effect. On the backside, we talked about it, some of the gusty winds. Take a look at this, the gust that we could see Sunday night and into Monday, Barb. Widespread 45 to 55 miles an hour, 55 plus for the islands and also some of the higher elevations there. So that could cause some issues, especially if there's still some ice hanging on some of those tree limbs, weighing them down even more. So that's going to be another aspect. But that ice situation should come a little bit more clear as we go into tomorrow, as some of those high resolutions get a better grasp on the situation. But snow-wise, again, 1 to 3 as we go through tomorrow evening.
Silver lining is it's over the weekend.
Yes.
And not during the week, the
Yes.
work week.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Jason.